Goku and his Dragon Ball companions return in a new season of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes web anime, which will feature one of the most obscure but also strongest villains of the entire franchise, Majin Azoto. Let me know in the comment section if you know about Majin Azoto, or Super Monster as he's also called, and if you think his design looks quite similar to that of Cell. But before Azoto eats me like some kind of small snack before he devours a planet, I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick, and welcome to Furthy's Feedback. So, as recently revealed by Dragon Ball superfan at Super Chronicles, Super Dragon Ball Heroes is returning with a new season of adventures dubbed Meteor Missions, which will see Goku and his friends continue their multi-universe quest to resolve the mysterious sequence of events that all began with the kidnapping of future Trunks by a shadowy figure only known as Fu. Based on a popular Japanese trading card arcade game, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime and manga have expanded the franchise with non-canon stories in a multiversal setting. Based on the images from the teaser, the next challenge Goku and his companions must overcome is the returning Majin Azoto, a super powerful being that was introduced in the 1990s Japanese arcade game called Dragon Ball Z VS, and subsequently in the current trading card video game Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Apparently, designed exclusively for the game by Akira Toriyama himself, Majin Azoto is one of the most overpowered characters in the Dragon Ball franchise. No date for the premiere of the new season was included in the teaser, but with the current arc entering its finale by all accounts, the debut of Meteor Missions cannot be that far off. Super Dragon Ball Heroes was originally created as a promotional anime for the trading card video game, which does not adhere to the rules and customs of the original manga or anime. Players can have teams of characters from different timelines, plots and stories drawn across the full Dragon Ball franchise. Moreover, a character is not restricted by the physical limitations of the circumstances they originally appeared in. That is, a character can be as powerful as a player can make them. Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime, which has no connection with Toriyama, incorporates many of these game elements into its storytelling. The artistic freedom that the game allows the anime has created some interesting plot lines and outcomes that are not possible in the franchise's mainstream content, such as Super Saiyan 4 Gohan. While Super Dragon Ball Heroes has allowed some creative freshness into the franchise, it has also attracted a fair amount of controversy as more than a few fans criticize its promotional nature, the liberties it's taking with the canon, and that the excess of fan service is degrading the quality of the overall Dragon Ball franchise. Anyway, back to Azoto. Although he may have been one of the most obscure Dragon Ball characters ever, he does have the potential to become one of the most dangerous antagonists in the manga's history. With the power to completely copy an opponent's abilities as well as absorb them into himself, he could easily become nigh invincible if left to his own devices for too long. Azoto's strange powers, as well as his status as a Majin from millennia ago, may also be crucial to understanding the history of the Dragon Ball universe, as well as the origin of the Majin clan altogether. With powers that eclipse Frieza, Cell and Majin Buu, fans of Dragon Ball should absolutely be on the lookout for the return of Majin Azoto in either Super Dragon Ball Heroes or towards the end of Dragon Ball Super, as the creators clearly aren't done with this character yet.